So what do you think you want to do?
I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like,
Normally what I get is like, you get a fade around the sides.
We can do a taper fade, meaning all this will be short but not bald.
Okay.
And it'll be bald like right here in the back. We can trim this a lot.
Yeah.
Let it still be curly.
Uh-huh.
And you'd only have the curls like just on the top. A little bit on the sides right here.
Okay.
What you think about
Yeah,
that?
that sounds good.
Let's do this!
I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Bet, let's do it. So today, as you can see, my client has kind of like a triangle head shape a little bit. Kind of points out and angles towards the back and towards the top. So we're gonna fix that today to give it more of a roundish, squarish look. I was actually surprised when he told me after the consultation that he did want to shape up. So yeah, we're gonna start with the scissor work on top. I just think this is much easier. I used to like do the haircuts and then do the scissor work. I just think it's easier to knock it out the way, and then you kind of know, what you're doing better. You kind of have a base set. So I'm starting at the top, and with curly hair, I don't really make sections honestly, because especially this type of hair is so fluffy and curly. With straighter hair, I make sections, but with tighter curly hair like this, especially since we're just trimming the top, I already know the silhouette that I want to make. We're going to create our silhouette on top and then pretty much connect the top to the sides, which is what I'm doing right now by taking those parallel sections. I pretty much just cross-check my work on the top all around, and then we're going to make another guideline using finger sections right here. I started on the one side, I'm connecting it from the back, and then we're gonna follow it through to the other side. Now you're gonna have a length pretty much going on the parietal ridge. You're gonna take your foreguard, and I'm gonna just go straight up into that, and it's gonna fade directly in. This was when I realized he actually has an uneven head shape. I will show you guys in a minute. This is just genetics, nothing wrong with it. I'm not shaming him, I'm not making fun. It's just, it happens. Even my head is a little bit uneven towards my ears. Again, just genetic, can't control it. So this side kind of sticks out a little bit more even when I trim it. And it's not the hair, it's just his natural head shape. But the 4 I feel like was the perfect length. We did go down to like a 2 on the sides, but taper fade, I automatically knew I was gonna trim the top and then pretty much shorten that parietal ridge area and then give him like a taper pretty much. I'm gonna start the guidelines pretty low. I knew I wanted to keep his C-cups. I don't think a high taper would look good on him. I even think a dark fade would have looked good too, like no taper at all. So we're pretty much just giving him a mid taper. Same thing for this side. Gonna try and preserve that C-cup area, keep it dark, so when we shape it up, it's nice and crispy, naturally. Shape is important with haircuts. I know you hear a lot of barbers talk about this, but shape is important. It's not just about the cut and how blurry the taper is, crispy the line. It's about shape too. In the back, we're gonna take the taper up a little higher. Still keeping it right pretty much at that area of his occipital bone. This haircut's gonna last him pretty long. He told me he's just one of those guys that gets a cut once every 4 months, so he doesn't mind paying the price. That's kind of the clientele I want to cater to, just because that's better for content. It's just better all around. for me in the business. And you have to be selfish in business, in my opinion. Also taking care of your clients, but it's a value for value situation. You're providing value to your clients, and then they're returning that value to you with monetary gain. So I've done the whole weekly barber thing. I cut people every week. It gets annoying. One, I ain't trying to see you every week, in my opinion. Like, I'm not very social. I don't like seeing you every week. Two, my haircuts last longer than a week, so when you come back, I'm not doing really nothing. And three, I don't want to rob you. I feel like that's robbery. If I'm cutting you every week, taking $100 out your pocket every week when I know you don't really need the haircut, it's just like, I'd rather you go to someone else. So what I suggest to a lot of my clients, make me your special occasion barber. I'm fine with that. Some barbers are insecure. They want to be the main barber. They act like women. But me, look, I'm cool with that. Look, I'm the special occasion guy. I'm good with that. Right here, we're going to trim his fringe area. It was kind of puffing out. And then we're going to create his line. So you can see where it's pretty much going to be at. I asked him if he wanted enhancements. He said, sure, why not? He didn't need it. I think it looks good. We didn't like make his line. Like cuts like this, it's not about really the line. Like they're not looking for a super symmetrical line. I want you guys to know that. You got to be able to differentiate who wants that and who doesn't. Cuts like this, you ain't got to make it all super crazy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to shape up his mustache and his beard. Shout out Easy Blade. We are stretching the skin. We're going to give him that ghost line on the beard. Look at that thing crispy. My code's 10% off. My code is the 4th Ken. Use that if you want to buy something. And now we're just going to finish connecting the sides to the top. I saw some dark spots I wanted to kind of connect. So we're going to use our masters and pretty much just use a flat top comb and blend some of that in. I'm going to saturate his hair with water. Add a little bit of Moroccan curling cream. Run that all through his hair. I'm gonna go back and wash my hands real quick. You don't want your tools all greasy. Got my diffuser on low heat. Dried it up. Trimming the uneven hairs. Finish him off with the shaver. And this is his reaction. He was definitely pleased. I like the way his head shape came out. I think we solved the problem just right. Look at that. That was how he came in. That's how he's leaving. Kind of like a roundish box shape, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's the cut. It's your boy 4 and I'm out. Peace.